everyone, we're going to find the first term and common difference of an arithmetic sequence where the fifth term equals -2 and the 13th term equals 30. We're also going to write a recursive and explicit formula once we find our first term and our common difference. So let me explain how I got this, the formulas, because I already set up this system here. So basically the question is the fifth term equals -2 and the 13th term equals 30. So they're taught this is your n. Your n is 5 and 13. So if I look at this first one, I use my explicit formula here, or my nth term formula, and wrote a sub n. Our n is 5. So our a sub 5 equals your first term plus n minus 1 times d. But your n is 5, so 5 minus 1, that equals 4, and that's where the 4 comes in. So this number here is always going to be 1 less than this number. So now that we have a system, we can just write a plus 4d equals -2, and then our 13th term, we're going to write a plus 12d, remember it's 1 less, equals 30. All right, now we have a system of linear equations. Instead of x and y, we have a and d. So we're going to solve this by elimination and eliminate the a. So a minus a is 0. 4 minus 12 is -8, and that's with the d. And -2 minus 30 is -32. Divide both sides by -8, and you get d equals 4. Now, just like with the system, we're going to plug in the 4 into one of these. I'll just use the first one. So a plus 4, and substitute that in for d. So 4 times 4 equals -2. So a plus 16 equals -2. Subtract the 16 from both sides of the equation. You get a equals -18. So now this is our first term, and this is our common difference. Now, we have to write our recursive formula, and the recursive formula is pretty easy. You just write, let me see, our a was -18, and our d was 4. So for the recursive formula, it's pretty easy. You just write a sub n, I'm saying sub for subscript, so a sub n equals a sub n minus 1 plus your d. Your d is 4, so put plus 4. That's your recursive formula. Because these are linear, arithmetic sequences are linear, so you keep adding a common term. The explicit formula, we're just going to substitute in for our a and d. So this is our explicit formula, or our nth term. So a sub n equals your first term, which is -18, plus n minus 1 times d. And the only thing you have to do is simplify this. So let's just simplify this. That's going to be 4n minus 4. So this gives you add those two, and that's going to be -22 plus 4n equals your nth term, or also known as your explicit formula. So those are your two formulas. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.